I'm analyzing townhouse investments for some of you guys, and that has come to my attention. I need to bring it to your attention. If you sold your townhouse in 2020 or 2021, you lost out on millions. You probably know this. I really don't have to rub salt into your wounds. But that also begs the question for new investors like yourselves coming into this market. Has it grown by so much that there's no more room for capital appreciation? Am I buying at the peak? Am I paying too much for this townhouse? What is the situation? Well, stick around because we're going to discover the answers to those questions today. Our focus is going to be on the townhouse community in Emaar South, of course, as you can see by Emaar. And what you can expect out of this video today is for me to look at the prices in Emaar South and then compare them to other Emaar community townhouses to really showcase if there is any room for more capital appreciation for these type of products. And that way you can make a more informed decision. So if that's you, if you have those questions, stick around. I've also included my WhatsApp link, so straight to my personal number. You can WhatsApp me about any investment questions that you have. If you're looking at the market for apartments or townhouses, I've got a way to analyze the prices, payment plans, and a lot of other variables that I've taken into account to look at the information unbiasedly and then come to a conclusion to support your objectives. You can't look at any sort of investment in Dubai without understanding where the city is growing to and what it is growing into. Just the sheer volume of ads that you are being faced with, the content that you're being faced with, the information that you get via WhatsApp after sending one request. It is almost unbearable. And there's a big reason for that. Dubai is expanding. Dubai is an emerging market. The first thing is you need to understand that Dubai's expansion is controlled into these 5 urban centers. Now, the urban center of focus today is urban center number 4, which is Expo 2020, which is the international gate for exhibitions and events. This is where the largest airport in the world is being constructed. 200 capacity for 250 million passengers, 400 gates. This is also, as you can see, in line with Port Jebel Ali, which, if you can follow my cursor, is right there, and Palm Jebel Ali, which is one of the biggest undertakings and super successful project that's being sold out as we speak. Port Jebel Ali is the largest man-made port and probably the most important port for the Middle East, especially for the UAE. Now, this urban center number 4 is also considered as the Dubai logistics corridor. With the increase in bilateral trade, our trade in Dubai has increased by exports and imports have increased by 11% every single year, at least for 2023 to 2024, where the global average is 1%. So that corridor takes care of a lot of that business for Dubai. I don't want to go into economics and trade. I have done a video about that. You can go find that on my channel. What is important to bring into focus is the immediate vicinity around this airport. What's really happening around it and why and how would this support property investment? So the big orange blob in the middle, that is the runways and the airport. Next to that is the aviation and the logistics centers around this airport. So first of all, to me, can you just imagine how many people are going to work here? Blue collar, white collar, executives, managers, salespeople, cleaners, every walk of life is going to work here. They need housing. So if you're buying a 500,000 dirham, 600,000 dirham studio, there's going to be somebody who's going to rent that from you. If you're buying a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom townhouse and villa in a golf course community, there are going to be people who's going to buy that from you, who is going to rent that from you, just because of the sheer volume residents who need housing around this location. Greens Point is the focus of this morning. They have 3-bedroom townhouses, 2,400 square foot built up area, 1,880 square foot plots, selling for 3.6,076,000. That sounds like a lot of money. It sounds like it is too much money. But is it? The best way for me to show you what the opportunity is for you to make your own conclusions, is to show you what property prices are, what the appreciation is, and what the probability of appreciation in this project is for you as an investor by looking at the existing villa communities and townhouse offerings in Arabian Ranches 3 and also the Maple townhouses in Dubai Hills Estate. So this is a live look at DXB Interact, which is a blockchain where all of the transactions of all type of properties, every single unit is being recorded. So what we're looking at is Arabian Ranches 3 because it's the most recent, most relevant, and probably most comparable to Dubai South, but in many ways isn't comparable, almost unfair. And I'll show you why. So what I've already chosen here is sales of 3-bedroom townhouses in the ready market. So ready market, 3 bedrooms, and I'm looking at a time horizon of 3 years here. The reason I'm doing that is because it's going to take around 3 to 3.5 years for the new communities and your townhouse in Emaar South to be completed, which is good because let me not get ahead of myself. Let me just show you. So we're looking at most recent transactions in Ruba. Handed over. It's a ready unit. It sold for 3.3 million. This person made 79% capital appreciation. So you would say, argumentatively, Dubai South is 3.6 million, 70,000 as a minimum. Why would I buy there if I can just buy here at a reduced cost? Don't look at the base price. Look at the price per square foot and look at the size of this unit. These units are around 1,500, 1,600 maybe square foot. We've even got units here at 1,346 square foot. What Dubai South is offering is 3.6 million, 70,000 for 2,400 square foot built up. Now, if we really wanted to look at the value proposition, I'm going to use my calculator. If for some reason it doesn't recognize my face, I promise this is my phone. At 2,400 square foot, just as a base, it's 2,400 and something. If the Dubai South opportunity resells at 2,050, let's be fair, at 2,050 dirham per square foot, that puts the value of the Dubai South property at 4.9 million dirham. Is it possible for a 3-bedroom to sell for 4.9 million dirham? Of course it is. Because you can't be comparing those prices and those sizes in that community, and especially also when it comes to the quality, the open spaces, the urban master development, many factors. You can't be comparing it to Arabian Ranches 3. It's a different time. It's a different market. Let's look at the transaction activity here. Unit size 1,584, was bought in October 2021 for 1.8 million, sold in 2023 for 2.144, and then again sold in Feb 2025 for 3.2 million. That's a good climb. That's a good projection. I thought it's good to also give you an overview of the Maple townhouses in a different location, Dubai Hills Estate. Again, the sales for ready properties for 3-bedroom over a period of 3 years. Over the last 3 years, Maple average pricing has increased by 51%. So it's 51% on average more expensive this year than it was 3 years ago. The average price per square foot has increased by 52%. Okay, so let's look at the transactions here. This is a live look. This one seems interesting because it's sold 3 times already. It sold for 5.1 million dirham. It is 2,086 square foot. Emaar South is 2,400 square foot. The appreciation has been 67% since the previous purchase. Now, this is what is interesting. 2019 to 2020 was COVID. Everybody started panicking. This person bought in 2019, and then in 2020, we all know what happened. Sold at a loss. Sold at a 268,000 dirham loss. This is one of those people who regrets selling. Since March 2022 till February 2025, which was just the other day, this property, same property, 3-bedroom townhouse, 2,000 square foot, probably upgrades were made. I can't really tell from the data here, but it sold for 5.1 million dirham. And if we calculated the price per square foot based on what the Ruba and Arabian Ranches 3 Emaar community sells at, our Emaar South 2,400 square foot townhouse sits at nearly 4.9 million dirham. I don't think I have to labor the fact that there's obviously an opportunity for you to capitalize on townhouses in Emaar South. What I do want to bring to your attention is that I want to put you in a position to, when everyone loses in a cycle, you lose the least. When everyone wins, you win the most. And that's the position you put yourself in when you're looking at Emaar South as your townhouse investment opportunity. So it's 3-bedroom at 2,418 square foot at 3.6, 76,000. Okay, this is the payment plan. The 4% DLD on top of that. This is the payment plan. You can expect to see this if you just ask me for it. I can send this to you. There's our floor plan. We've got our floor plan. If I just make myself smaller. Now we've got our floor plan skewed a little bit, but I can send this to you. You don't have to turn your head like this on your screen or on your TV. I can send that to you for your perusal. There's an obvious opportunity here, but I don't limit the obvious opportunity just to Emaar South. If you are interested to understand the townhouse and villa segment of the market and the investment opportunities and capital appreciation opportunities potential, then you should get in touch. There's a link in the description of this video that takes you to my calendar, and you can book 30 minutes with me and completely free. So go to that link and I'll be there. Just book it in the calendar, a day and a time that suits you, and we'll get rocking and rolling. There's also a WhatsApp link in the description so you can reach out to me faster, so I can send this to you today. Okay. I'm a real estate mate, because obviously everyone needs a mate in real estate. I'll see you on the next video.